Tommy, back into league action this weekend. What are your thoughts ahead of this one?
Well, it's back into the league programme after a couple of competitions. I was really pleased with our performance last weekend at Bradford for the most part. Obviously, we're not pleased that we've gone out of the competition, but I thought we gave a really good account of ourselves at a tough opposition, to be honest. I thought Bradford were a very good side, very well organised. And then on Tuesday night, I think between the boxes, we were excellent all the way through the game. But, we're just finding it difficult to finish off the opportunities that we're creating at one end, and then the minimal opportunities we're presenting at the other end, we seem to be getting punished. So, whilst we've lost 2 games in a week, I've got to say the vast majority of my thoughts are positive, and we go into the league game in that form, really, and thinking that we're playing well, we're doing okay. We just need to finalise it better at both ends of the pitch.
Yeah, on paper, when you look at 3 losses in a row, it doesn't look great, but it's a bit out of context, really, isn't it? When we've had 2 cup games in those 3.
Yeah, first time I've lost 3 games in a row since I came to the club, and the lads were reminded of that on Tuesday night. It sort of sticks in my throat a little bit. I always pride ourselves in responding, so let's see what happens on Saturday.
Well, on Saturday we've got Wealdstone, haven't we? We saw last season at the end that it's a game that can bring goals. Do you think we'll see more of the same at the EBB Stadium on Saturday?
As long as we score more than them, then I don't mind goals. I mean, last season I used to pride ourselves and I believed that we'd score a goal. We probably relied on 1 or 2 more last season than this season. In fact, we've got more goal scorers already this season than we did last season, but we don't look like we've got a 20 goal or 30 goal season striker. So we've got to share the goals out. Wealdstone will be a very different outfit. They've got different management. In fact, they've changed the manager twice since we played them, I believe. So, but where our focus is on us, we obviously do our diligence. We'll have a look. We've had a look, and we'll prepare as best we can, guessing what sort of team they're going to be, same as what they'll do with us.
I know we've only managed to have 1 session, haven't we, this morning? But have you been impressed with what you've seen? Have you seen a bit of a reaction from the lads since Tuesday today?
Like I said, there wasn't a lot of wrong with the general performance over the 100 and odd minutes that we played. The vast majority of the players did the vast majority of what they had to do very, very well. It's just the crux of the matter is it's all about the score. Games, football's all about the result. And people will make judgments of individuals, they'll make judgments of the group. But, we know what processes we go through every week, every day in training. We talk about it beforehand, we implement it, and we practice, and then we repeat it, and we repeat it, and we'll continue to do that. The reasons that we got so much praise and pats on the back this time last year was because we were doing exactly the same thing as we're doing right now. We just got a different group of players. So from that point of view, I'm not going to change in terms of my mindset, and I'm too positive to be, doubting of what we do. At the end of the day, I genuinely believe we're doing the right things, and the players will come through it.
Football will be the football on the pitch, won't it, on Saturday? But it's a momentous day for the club and the community and the remembrance fixture. I mean, we saw last year and in years previous what a good little showcase we do for it, and it is a momentous occasion for the club, isn't it?
Brilliant. I mean, my first experience of it last November, and I'm not particularly an emotional fella, but it does bring a lump to your throat. They put on a real good show. I think we take pride in the fact that we are the home of the British Army, and obviously Remembrance Day is a lot about the people who have fallen, but not just them people, it's the people who we've lost in the last 12 months as well. It's time for us all to reflect and wear your poppy with pride. And at the end of the day, for whatever the world is changing, it's changing in all ways, shapes, forms. We should never forget, what those people gave up so we can enjoy what we enjoy today.